Hello, everyone. My name's David, and this is my podcast for you. Only you. I don't know why I'm talking like this, honestly. This is not how I talk normally. This is just a thing I'm doing. So, I'm making a podcast, right? You know, that's new. The reason I'm making this podcast is because I think I have a lot of opinions that need to be heard, and I'm very, very, very egotistic, and I feel like, yeah, you guys need to hear what I have to say. All right? Screw those people, those guys, those normal people, screw them. I don't want that. None of that here. I want to make a podcast where I just say whatever comes to my mind and no one can criticize me. And that's what I'm going for. Also, I'm Nigerian. So, there's going to be a couple of things in reference to Nigerians, I guess. But not too distinct so other people don't feel left out. I guess. I don't care. God, you don't know me. I don't know you. Why do I have to say things that put your perspective into view? Huh? Why do I have to do that? Who cares? All right, after that great opening, let's start with the podcast. I actually don't know how this is going to look in the first place, so probably should check that out first before I start doing anything. I don't know if you guys can see the horrible looking AC in the background. Let's see what happens if I move away. Now I'm back. Does it autofocus? I have no idea. I'm using my phone to record this, and I'm kind of sitting upright just so that I can be close enough to the screen so that there's a little bit of bokeh or bokeh in the background, I guess. Is this fine? Can I move a lot? Am I hitting the edges? I have no idea. So, whatever. I'm going to be starting this, and I will introduce you guys to all the things I have to say. I've kind of listed them down on a notepad, because I feel like if I don't do that, I will just ramble on and on and on and on and on for a long time without really thinking about curating myself, because I do this a lot with myself where I just talk about stuff in my mind because I have no friends. I do have friends. I don't know. I have very, very pointless things to talk about, and I don't really like bothering people with pointless stories. Unless they're interested, I guess. So, most times I just talk to myself. Like, I just tell myself these things, and don't you look at me like that, okay? There's nothing weird about this. Huh? There's nothing weird about this. This is just how people do things, Okay? Don't act like you've not talked to yourself before. I feel like talking to yourself is actually really good. Self-reflection, really powerful. So, after all that, I just kind of talked to myself, and I realized a lot of these things are like top-notch topics to talk about. Also, I have no influence on social media yet, so I can kind of just say things. That's the thing. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, but at the same time, I'm also hoping I get some influence later on. I'm hoping I get the right kind of influence. I don't want to get fans, whatever. I don't want to get people that follow me to be the driving force of my life, if you know what I mean. Because a lot of YouTubers do this thing where they gather up all their fans, they do all these things, but they also don't want to sound too negative towards any side, so that people don't start dividing between them. Because that's the thing. That's the thing about YouTube. That's the thing about social influence. It's like a river. It's like water. So one little negative comment you have is a drop of water. Like, you just drop water in the middle of that river, and it just propagates. And before you get that river to settle, it takes a long time, dude. Like, look at the cases of I don't know, Sniper Wolf, for example. That whole thing. One thing, drop, dead. That's it. Now it's just pure negativity. So I don't want that kind of thing to happen to myself. And yeah, I am going to talk about the Sniper Wolf incident, like maybe later on or something. I don't know. But I want to be talking about things without having to care whether or not this is going to end my career. Because that's a thing apparently. That's kind of what happens when you base your entire career off of multitudes of people liking you. Because then, if one sector of those people don't like you or didn't like what you had to say about something, then that could make or break your career. That could literally stop you from earning money. And that's not good, because we got bills to pay, yo. We got tons of bills to pay. Okay, so what's the first thing? I haven't actually written anything. This is just a test, I guess. David's gonna watch this and it's gonna be like, ooh, This looks good, or oh God, this looks horrible. One of those two. I hope it's the former. I don't know. In case you guys haven't noticed yet, I'm still struggling with defining an accent. I'm still struggling with defining an accent. Okay, look, I can't really pinpoint what my accent is. I think that's gonna be the first thing I talk about here, because that's what I'm hearing right now. I'm hearing myself, because I have conversations with myself, but I never think about this, because now I'm thinking about what you guys are thinking about, because I have a lot of empathy. Empathy, that's one of the things I have to talk about. Because, yeah, it's one of those really cool topics to discuss on, because empathy is deep, man. Like, it is deep. So, I'll talk about that. I'll talk about myself. I'll talk about random garbage, random smatter of things. But I'll make each video about a specific thing just to make it, I guess, curate more. Even though that's not really how I think more scattered. I'm sure I've deviated like 5 times from what I started from. I'm pretty sure I've already done that, and I kind of realize that I've done that. But the thing is, in this video, I don't want to make myself animated. Like, I don't know if you know what I mean. I don't want to get like a persona out of what I'm doing. I want to just kind of behave the way I would behave when I'm talking to myself. Because then, it's like the Mystique thing, like X-Men. It's like when you think, when you're thinking of looking like something else, like, when Mystique camouflages herself, or when she shapeshifts. So when she does that, she's half focusing on that and also focusing on whatever else she's doing. I think Magneto said it before. He said that like specifically that she should like the way she looks, because otherwise she's kind of focusing on multiple things. So yeah, I don't want to have to do that. So I'm just kind of gonna behave the way I normally behave, which is kind of boring sometimes, to be perfectly honest. But I've got a lot of topics. Okay, I'm a pretty fun guy, right? Yeah, this is fun. Oh God, I need to be able to watch this. Like, I wouldn't like watching someone make content if the person wasn't putting any effort. So yeah, this whole tester phase has just been about the concept, but I'm gonna be releasing a lot of videos. So keep up to date. Notifications, subscribe, like, all that jargon. yeah, you kind of have to say these things because apparently people are just not, like, I won't say dumb, but they're not like, they don't really know sometimes, because I think like that's obvious. I make sure when I watch a video and I like it, I have to show that I appreciated what you did. So I just click like. And also I know that that's going to curate my whole viewer experience, because then the algorithm will personalize it to me. They're like, okay, he likes this, so let's show more of this. And that's what I do. If I don't like something, I dislike it. Or if I really, really, really don't like something, which never really comes to be, because I've curated my stuff enough. But if I really, something just pops up and I really don't like it, then I just say, I don't want to see it again. Simple. And it just goes. So like, it's pretty damn easy. Also, I'm not sure exactly what camera to look at. Should I look at the top one? Because Samsung phones, man, like I know there's a telephoto camera there, and there's like a macro lens there. I don't know what these two do. Like the first two. I don't know, man. I'm just kind of confused, man. But yeah, I'll be releasing this video and more videos to come. This is kind of me telling you guys, take note. I'm gonna start recording stuff, and you guys will probably enjoy them, because I've got a lot of stuff to say, But yeah, that's been David, and see you guys later. Have fun, you beautiful people.